Hi Seven, I hope you're all well. I wanted to go through how to use Teams and Firefly, and especially how we will be using Teams to upload the work and keep track of how you are going. So you'll notice when you go to Microsoft Teams, you will have all the classes that your teachers have set up for you. You need to find your history class. So here we've got 7O, 7B, 7S, 7P. So when you click on your class, this is where your teachers will be posting the instructions for what work you will be doing on Firefly. So you will see the work here. A way that we will be checking on attendance is if during the timetabled period, so when you have class, that 40-minute period, you need to press thumbs up. You need to like the post that your teacher has posted about the instructions for that day's lesson. And in that 40-minute period, your teacher will mark you off as attending. We can also check whether or not you have looked at the Firefly page we have told you to look at that day. So that's how we're going to be checking if you are doing your work and at what time if you're attending the class. So your instructions to go to Firefly will be on here. For example, last week I instructed the people who were away in my class to go to the Firefly folder in Year 7, Ancient Rome, and then look at the geography of Ancient Rome. So let's have a look at the Firefly page. So you need to go to Resources, Secondary School, HSIE, and look for Year 7 History. So once you click on that, you'll see all the topics that we are doing. We are currently doing topic 2, Ancient Rome. So you'll notice here subtopics of everything we're going to look at. We have already looked at the geography of ancient Rome and what makes Rome a lucky location to build an empire at. So we're moving on to looking at the social organization of ancient Rome and the political structure of ancient Rome. So say your teacher has instructed you to go to number 2, social organization of ancient Rome. So you will notice here that there's green instructions in the green boxes. So here you've been told to watch the following videos and take notes in your history books under the heading Social Classes of Ancient Rome. So I do not mean your actual history books. Where I want you to take notes is actually in your class Teams folders. So you'll notice at the top of your team there is posts, files, class notebook, assignments, and grades. I want you to click on class notebook. So your teacher is going to set this up for you, and what you are going to see is going to be a little bit different from what I am seeing. So if you click on here, I can see all the people in my class. You can only see your folder. So it's a private space that only you and your teacher can see, but everyone's folders are the same. So for example, I go into Phoebe's folder. I've put 2 subfolders at the moment, Ancient Rome and Ancient China. Let's click on Ancient Rome, and you'll see that I've put in some pages into Ancient Rome. So number 1, I've put Geography of Ancient Rome. Number 2, Social Organization of Ancient Rome. Number 3, Political Structure of Ancient Rome. And you'll notice that these are the same headings as the headings here on the topic Ancient Rome. So you know that if you're completing the work today your teacher has set on Social Organization of Ancient Rome, all the work that you are doing there needs to go under that heading, Social Organization of Ancient Rome. So for example, with this one, this first activity, you're asked to take notes after watching this video under the heading Social Classes in Ancient Rome. So I'm going to click and copy that heading, Social Classes in Ancient Rome, and then I'm going to write notes on videos. And then here you can write notes, you can do it in dot points, just as you would on a Word document, but instead it's in this class notebook. So you'd watch these 2 videos and write those notes. Alright, then you've been set this activity to download and complete the following worksheet. So you need to download it here. So download a copy. Awesome. So what I would like us all to do is to actually copy. You have a few options here, but the first one is to copy the whole worksheet. here we go, into the appropriate, so this is the worksheet for social organization of ancient Rome. So I'm going to copy the worksheet, and you can see everything's come up here now. So we've copied it in here. And then follow the instructions and complete the worksheet here. So here you've got a closed passage, just get rid of the line and instead write in your answer. Complete, unfortunately these images did not work, but you still have access to the original document. So if you want to print that off and paste it in your history books, you can also do that, or at least you'll have a copy that you can look at here. So these you can just get rid of if it's not working at the time. So go through, read the information. Okay, so if you are having an issue like this, it might be wise to do one of two things. You can either try going to the Word document, and let's see if we can copy this pyramid and whether it'll work when we do it separately from all the text. Excellent. So that might be the case where you just have to delete the photo and just paste it in separately. So with this one, you do need to write over it. Normally in class, you could do that quite easily. But here you probably need to insert a text box, or even just write on the side. So you could even just write, so if you're having issues, you could go blue, and then who belongs at the top here, green, who belongs in the green box, and describe them, and so on, yellow and orange. Then you would go through and answer these questions. So you can get rid of these lines because you don't need them. Instead, you'll be writing here. Phoebe, I will fix up yours so it's not all mixed up. Then go through and answer the true or false and the who am I activities. So this is how we'll be keeping track of who is completing their work and who is not completing their work. This is something that the teachers will be completing reports on, and then emailing your parents to see if you're doing your work and keeping up with everything online. So you need to be pasting things in your class notebook so we know what you are up to, and we can also provide you with feedback. Let me just get that all good, Zane. So I will provide feedback in a different color if I need to do so. Remember, we'll also be posting from time to time tasks on Firefly, and you'll get feedback on those. But you need to be posting all the work that you do in your folder. So that's all the work, say, for social organization. Next time your teacher posts, you might say something about doing political structure of ancient Rome and certain activities that you need to then put in your class notebook. All right, so let's go back to Firefly. So Firefly, I can see through this who has visited the page as well, as I mentioned before. One last thing I want to say, if you are having trouble and you just want to do the activity on the Word document, you can later do the activity on the Word document and then insert the file. So you can insert an attachment, choose the file from your computer and upload it. So if it's not working when you're copying and pasting, or something's going wrong, or you've already done it on a Word document because you forgot, you can just upload it there. But the best thing to do is copy and paste questions and activities from Firefly into your notebook and answer them there. So there's less work. All right, Y7, I hope this helped explain everything. If you have any questions, please post them in your team and your teacher will get back to you all. All right then, take care.